this moves us on to what seems to be Disney Plus's plan for the future.
Yes. The shift
and
to.
And if that is the case, I am quietly confident that our issues around the MCU's pacing in their shows is going to be resolved.
Yeah, I feel like so we had our first overlap with it was with Miss Marvel and Obi-Wan, right?
Yes.
Yes. Which was the first time they'd let Star Wars and Marvel overlap. Which something I've mentioned in my theory of why MCU shows have felt a bit off on pacing is because the first 2 years of Disney Plus they had very set schedules of they wanted one big show going on at a time to get viewership and to get people to sign up. It's now past that. We've had a bit of an overlap. I feel like they've seen that people watch both shows no problem and it didn't affect numbers. Especially because they were put on the same day. So they probably found that people sat and stayed on Disney Plus for 2 hours rather than just watching one episode and then coming off of it, which to them will be a big plus. So
wants to keep everyone on their website.
Yeah. So I think the fact we're going to see She-Hulk be longer as a series, and it's going to overlap with Andor,
Which is also a longer series.
Is the start of them being a lot more flexible about new shows like launching and running at the same time and having that overlap.
And as a result of that, obviously they want to overlap Marvel shows, but if they're not worried about Disney and Star Wars and Marvel overlapping, they can make the shows longer because they essentially go from having 52 weeks for all their Star Wars and Marvel shows, they go to 104 weeks.
Well, yeah. Each franchise gets its own.
Yeah, exactly. Which hopefully will fix the pacing issues.
Yeah, and hopefully is the way forward because it also is like that leads to Disney Plus being like, yeah, more shows more regularly, like and more. They'll fit. Yeah, well, yeah, and I feel like we saw it. I'm basing this off kind of what we saw with Netflix back in the day, which was like, yes, Netflix started off with it got all the old shows and stuff onto it, and it picked up different like old shows and put all the episodes on. And then it started doing releases. Now it feels like Netflix is releasing a new show like every week. Like there's something Netflix made launching all the time, and it proves that like they've built up to that. And I feel like Disney Plus is sort of doing the same thing. So
I completely agree.
We just need a new like Disney Plus to start a MCU animated section where they just start putting out brand new animated things. Connor's nodding in cartoons. Extreme agreement.
I mean, well, we're getting that with Spider-Man.
Into the
Freshman, Home Fresh,
Home Fresh.
Fresh Home.
Isn't Home Fresh that delivery service or whatever in America that everyone gets sponsored by?
You mean Hello Fresh?
Hello, that's Hello Fresh. We got there.
I mean, Hello Fresh is also available in this country. But
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never see it anywhere.
Oh, there we go. That's our sponsor from fucking Hello Fresh. Never happening. Cheers, Hori. If this episode randomly disappears in 3 months' time, just know we've got a sponsor coming.
I think you know who it is.
But yeah, so we do have. Obviously, we've had the What If shows. And we're getting a animated Spider-Man show coming. We're getting X-Men 97, which is going to be animated. So they are foraying back into the animated stuff. But unfortunately, I don't see them beating DC on quality. That the only thing they'll be able to beat DC on is accessibility, because DC doesn't give a fuck about people outside America for their animated stuff.
So, I mean, it's looking potentially bright for Disney Plus.
It is indeed. And that